sa data management, at the end of this module, you are expected to use a variety of statistical tools to process and manage numerical data. Apply the measures of central tendency, dispersion, and relative position in a given certain conditions. And lastly, advocate the use of statistical data in making important decisions. Okay, ano ba yung central tendency? When we are talking about measures of central tendency, dito papasok yung mean, median, at saka yung mode, no? A data set refers to a collection of numbers or values that relate to a particular subject. Ito yung collection o yung sample, no? Collection of numbers na ginagamit natin with our, usually with our research or management. We have read a while ago. Okay. Kung meron tayong measures of standard tendency, we are also asked to find for the weighted mean. And the formula for the weighted mean is equal to a summation of x minus weight over summation of weight. No, or summation of x and hindi pala minus multiply, no, x multiplied by weight. So the summation of x multiplied by the weight is the sum of the products formed by multiplying each number by its assigned weight, and summation of w is the sum of all the weights that we have in the given data. Sa data pa rin po kinukuha yan, no? Lahat ng mga nilalagay o sinasubstitute natin dyan sa given variable or unknown value that we have in our formula, lahat po yan ay kinukuha natin with our given data. No, yung nakikita nyo sa screen na x1, x2, x3, and so on, xn is our collected data. Malinaw? Malinaw po ba? Yes, sir. Okay. Pamilya naman na kayo dun sa isa dito. So, yun yung range. Maliwanag. Range naman pag-usapan sa nagpupunta. So, range, ulitin ko, the formula in finding for the range is HS minus LS. The highest score minus the lowest score is equal to range. Okay, next. Okay, we have here also the standard deviation. We have two formulas for standard deviation and variance. No, if x1 daw, x2 and x3 or and so on, xn is a population. Kapag ito daw ay population of n numbers with the mean, then the standard deviation formula that we are going to use for population is ayan po. Nakapresent na po sa screen. No, meron naman din kayong copy with your LMS portal. At ito naman po yung formula in finding for the variance. So, ayun. Summation po yung symbol na yan. Summation. Okay. Yan ay kapag yung population of a numbers with a mean. Ngayon, kapag naman daw sample lang ang ginamit, okay ba yun ha? Pag population, pwedeng halimbawa, sa isang institution, merong total of 1,000 enrollees. So yung 1,000 enrollees na yon will be used for your study. So, okay. Kapag ginamit mo yung lahat ng 1,000, yung lahat ng yon, yung 1,000 population na yon, at meron ka ng mean, this will be the formula that you are going to use. Malinaw po? Malinaw. Yan.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ito yung formula ha. Standard deviation and variance. Ito po yung dalawang formula. Kapag gagamitin nyo yan sa total population. So, halimbawa na, kung kayong lahat ng enrolled sa ACLC na freshman ay halimbawa is 350. So sa population, gagamitin niyo yung buong 350 na yon, i-conduct niyo yung research niyo sa buong 350 students ng freshmen. Ito po yung formula na gagamitin ninyo with your variance and standard deviation. Ngayon, if you are only using a sample, ano po yung sample? Halimbawa, out of 350 students, kukuha ka lamang ng 50, you are going to use this formula. Ano po? Ayan yung formula. Yan yung pinagkaiba ng dalawang formula ng standard deviation and variance for population and for sample. Pag sinabing population, the total number of the respondents involved, or dito naman sa isa, sample naman kung ilan lang yung gusto mong i-involve in your study. Kung 50 lang, kung 100 lang, so yun, sample ang tawag yun. 100 out of 350. Kaya kung gusto mo kabuha, 350 mo i-conduct yung research mo, and ito yung pinagkaiba ng formula. Parehas naman po kasi yan, makakakuha kayo ng mean. No? Median and mode. Question? Question po? Wala. Okay, let's have now the percentile. Ano ba yung percentiles? Kaya nga percentiles, it came from the word percentage, no? A value called X, called the P. Percentile of a data set provided P% of the data values are less than X, given a set of data and data value X. This is the formula that you are going to use in finding for the percentile of the given data. Meron tayong 100%, 75%, 50%, 25% na lalabas na result with our percentile. No? And aside from percentile, meron tayong natawag din na quartile. No, meron tayong first quarter, quarter 1, quarter 2, and quarter 3. So, yun yung mga partition. The partition, the rank data into 4 approximately equal groups. So, hinahati natin yung ating data collected. No, yung quartile 2 is the median of the data. Yun yung median ng data. Yung quartile 1 is the median of the values less than quartile 2. No? Median ng lahat ng values less than quartile 2. And then the quartile 3 naman is the median of the data values greater than quartile 2. So dito, gagamitin natin yung mga symbols that we have in inequalities. So maaaring mas mataas or mas mababa. A box and the whisker plot is a display used to show the quartiles and the maximum and minimum values of data set. Ito ang ginagamit natin for us to know the result of the quartiles in our data or in our study. Ang tawag doon ay box and whisker plots. Of course, tapos na. May tanong kayo doon? May tanong po doon?
Wala, sir.
Pwede ka po mag-example. Plus, pag nagbigay tayo ng example dito, lalabas na yun as statistical problem. Ito kasi, diniscuss lang natin yung different strategies. Ito lang yung mga strategies na pwede natin gamitin para present natin yung data. No need to give an example. No? Para ang ginawa ko lang sa example ninyo, yung lahat ng scores ninyo. No? Scores ninyo, meron sa inyong 20, meron sa inyong 30 yung nakuwang scores. So siguro naman, it is easy for you to get the mean, median, and mode. No, the mean, median, and mode. So, data lang ang importante malaman natin dito, and the strategies and techniques for us to know whether our data or on how are we going to manage the data that we have collected. Papasok na kasi ito pagka statistical na to, another subject yun, guys. Pagka nakuha nyo na yung, this is only a preparation for your statistics. Na yun pala yung mga sinabi ni sir. Yun pala yung gagamitin. So, sila yung gagamit nito. O, yung standard deviation. Kasi pagka nag-example ako dito, guys, baka abutin tayo ng siyam-siyam dahil meron tayong tinatawag dito, discuss pa natin dito yung frequency distribution table. And then after that, after the frequency distribution table, yung parts ng frequency distribution table, at napakahaba po yung parts ng distribution table. Although, ito kasi yung pinaka-basic, o siya yung pinaka-introduction ng frequency distribution table. Yung mag-collect tayo ng data collection. After the data collection, we are going to use the formula first. Kung napansin nyo, wala dito yung formula ng central tendencies. No? Wala tayong minention na formula ng mean, median, and mode. May formula po ito. At yung formula po nito ay discuss po with your statistical analysis with software application or statistics. Yun po ay isang subject na makukuha nyo pa later on. Pati yung formula ng range. Actually, binanggit ko lang yung formula ng range. Dito, kaya lang natin ipinakita yung formula ng weighted mean at saka yung formula ng mga standard deviation for us to know the difference ng mga formula sa pagkuha ng population lang yung gagamitin at saka yung buong population yung gagamitin at yung sample lang yung gagamitin. Malinaw po. Lalabas na kasi tayo sa ating subject. Ini-introduce lang naman natin dito. No need to give an example for this. Okay po ba? Nakaintindihan po ba?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, let's have now the last clip of the midterm. Okay, so naman mapasok yung linear regression and correlation. So after nyo malaman yung sa data management, ayun po yung different techniques na pwede natin gamitin. So, yun yung mga techniques na pwedeng gamitin. Ang isang best example nga doon sa sinabi ko doon sa inyo sa ating data management ay yung mga scores ninyo. Kung gusto nyo magpalitan kayo ng scores, magpalitan kayo ng scores. And then you are going to arrange your scores into ascending order from the lowest score, 23, 23, 25, 27, 28, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. O, i-arrange nyo doon. 10 kayo, halimbawa. Okay. Para makuha nyo yung mean, i-add nyo lahat yung 10 na yon. Tapos i-divide nyo by 10. That will be the mean. Diba? So, ang magiging, halimbawa, ang magiging total score nun ay 500. 500 divided by 10, 50. So, therefore, 50 yung magiging mean. O median. Yung 10 na yon, ito ay even. Add. Diba? Add. Add ba even? O even. Tama? 10. So, ang gitna niya ay yung 5 and 6. Ang score ng 5 and 6 halimbawa ay 22 or 25 at saka 26. Magkaiba. 25 at saka 26. O, i-add nyo lang yung dalawa na yon. 25 plus 26 is 51 divided by 2. Ang magiging sagot, 25.5. Yun na yun ang magiging median ninyo. Malinaw po. Malinaw. Okay, para naman sa mode, ang mode naman, ano yung pinakamaraming scores? 30. O di 30 yung mode. Kasi marami sa inyo nakakuha ng 30 eh. Most frequent nga eh. Malinaw po. Siya yung most frequent. Siya yung mas marami nakakuha. So therefore, siya yung mode. It is easy for us to identify the mode of the given data or data value. Madali lang naman din. Kaya lang naman hihirapan pag in-apply nyo na sa statistics. Hindi naman tayo statistics. We are only discussing the statistical tool for us to manage our data. And those are the different statistical tools to manage or in managing our data collected. So linear regression and correlation. Hindi nyo naman agad-agad makukuha ang standard deviation and variance at saka yung mga percentile and quartile unless kayo ay makagawa na ng frequency distribution table at mailagay nyo na lahat ng hinihinging data or information with the frequency distribution table. Okay, this is the objective of our topic, no? Linear regression and correlation. At the end of this module, you are expected to understand the methods of linear regression and correlation to predict the value of variable given certain conditions, and uses the normal distribution and show appreciation in the use of mathematics in everyday life. Linear regression. Ang isang researcher class ay gumagawa ng kanyang study dahil gusto niyang malaman o i-compare yung dalawang variables. The relationship between the x and y. May mga ganong kasing correlation. Ang tawag doon, regression and correlation. No? Halimbawa, nag-isip ka ng isang study, isang research. Ano ba yung gusto mo maging research? A study of blah, 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 blah. So, meron kang gustong malaman. Yun yung variables mo. Ano yung gusto mong malaman? Ilang variables ba yung unknown dun sa research mo? Dalawa ba o isa? Kapag ito ay dalawa, you are comparing or you are searching for the relation of two given variables. That is what we call the regression. The researcher may then wish to find an equation that can be used to model the relationship when variables are determined to be related to each other. So, a collection of data will be the first step, no, na gawin bago ka makapag-conduct ng iyong research. Yun naman talaga yung importante, yung gumawa ka ng question. Na yung research mo, na yung data, yung i-collect mong data ay may kinalaman dun sa research mo. Kung gusto mong pag-aralan yung mga cases, no, yung mga cases halimbawa ay prostitution, o halimbawa na ay ang gusto mong pag-aralan, ang gusto mong gawing study is the effect of the social media. No, effect of the social media doon sa pag-aaral ng kabataan. No, yun yung gagawing study. Ano yung magiging, ano yung mga ito-collect mong data na may kinalaman din sa subject mo or sa topic mo. At saka ka pala ngayon mag-create ng equation na pwedeng maging model para lumabas din sa ma-determine mo yung magiging relasyon nung kung meron kang i-compare na variables with your study. Okay. Least squares line. Okay, we have here the ordered pairs of bivariate data are given. Alam niyo naman yung ordered pairs. Diniscuss ko na yung ordered pairs, di ba, last time? X sub 1, X sub 2, X sub 2, X sub 1, Y sub 1, X sub 2, Y sub 2, X sub 3 is para kay Y sub 3, and so on and so forth. X sub n is for Y sub n. And the formula for finding the least squares line, ayan po. No? Sa screen niyo po yung formula in finding the least squares line. The line that minimizes the sum of the squares of the vertical deviations from each data point to the line is referred to as the least squares regression line. Makikita nyo kasi yung changes with the least squares line. The equation of the least squares line for the end-noted pairs, ayan yung mga pairs na yan, is what we call the ordered pairs. No? When the value of the other variable is known, the equation of the least squares line can be used to predict the value of one variable. And this is the formula that we are going to use for us to predict and to know whether the value of the other variable is present. Okay, linear correlation. Ito rin po yung formula for the linear correlation. It is represented as R. No? It is the one that measures the strength of a linear relationship between two variables. Kung gaano katindi yung relasyon ng dalawang variables na ginagamit mo with your research. The closer the value of R is to 1, the strongest the linear relationship is between the variables. 0 and 1 lang naman kasi ang magiging comparison natin. So sa linear correlation. Ang lalabas lang naman dyan, 0 to 1. Ang magiging result. Para malaman natin yung ating, yung strength ng relationship. Okay. Normal distribution. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina na frequency distribution. Meron tayong tinatawag na frequency distribution table. Ano ba yung frequency distribution? A frequency distribution displays a data set by dividing the data into intervals, number of classes, and listing the number of data values that fall into each interval. A relative frequency distribution lists the presence of data in each interval. So, tuturo niyo sa inyo yan. Paano gumawa ng frequency distribution table? Intervals. O yung range kanina, i-discuss ko na. We have the intervals, number of classes, and the listing. Yung frequency, kung ilan yung 30, ilan yung 29, ilan yung frequency. Kaya nga, ginaganon natin. Ang tawag mo sa ganon? Ang tawag dun, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ang tawag sa ganon?
Bakod.
Hindi bakod.
Tali.
Hindi parang nagkatali tayo. Parang nagkatali tayo. Yung parang, may tawag dun. Pero hindi yung bakod. Tingin mo kayo. Kasi pag nagkatali kayo, di ba, number na, yung mga nananalo sa eleksyon, nagbibilang na ng boto. Oh, Marian, Joyce, 1. Oh, Marian ulit, 2. Ang tawag dun, Sa'yo na yun, alam niyo naman na, ha? O, parang nagtatantos, yung the word. Nagtatantos. Tatantosin natin. Yun yung frequency. Distribution. I-distribute natin yung kada isa sa kanila. And then, kapag frequency distribution table, doon mo ngayon ilalagay lahat ng mga kailangan. Buong detalye. Like, for example, yung upper limit, yung lower limit, yung classes. Class interval. We have the upper limit and the lower limit. Marami pang nakalagay din kasi. Pahaba ng pahaba kasi yung frequency distribution table na yan. Ang kagandahan lang natin ngayon kasi ang ating statistical analysis ay with software application na. Pasok ka na lang ng pasok o input ka na lang ng input ng data mo. Tapos automatic lahat lalabas na ng result. So ano naman yung normal distribution and the empirical rule? Ang normal distribution and the empirical rule, nakakita na kayo ng bell? Bell shape na gano'n. Okay, gano'n ang itsura niya. That is symmetric when you draw a vertical line through the mean. So doon kasi ina-analyze yung normal distribution ng yung result ng ating data management. So using the standard normal distribution, it refers to a normal distribution which has a mean equal to 0 and a standard deviation of 1. Normal yun. Now, the z-score can be used to convert any formal distribution into the standard normal curve between them. So, sabi niya, between 0 and 1 lang naman yan. Yun lang siya maglalaro. Yun lang po ang discussion natin ngayon. May tanong po ba? Yun lang. Tapos na. Midterm na kayo. Midterm na po. Ang kasunod po nito ay midterm exam na. Ayan guys. Week 10. Tapos na-discuss na natin yung week 9 ngayon. Ayan, week 10 na. Tapos na tayo sa mga statistical analysis. Susunod na natin ay mathematics, finance, and apportionment and coding. Ito na yung paano. Pang mga businesses na ito. Businesses. Kaya sabi sa inyo, hindi tayo kailangan magbigay pa ng example doon sa ating statistical tools o doon sa data management kasi hindi naman natin siya magagamit sa mga susunod. Magagamit ko siya doon sa statistics. Kaya lang, wag na po mahirap sa akin. No? Hindi ko na po part yung ituro yung statistics. Kasi ang subject po natin ay mathematics in the modern world. Halo-halo kasi ang mathematics. So, di ba, last time, diniscuss ko sa inyo yung functions. We have also the sequence. O, yun. Yun ang, itong topic na ito is not focusing. It's only a preparation of your next mathematics subject. Malinaw po. Guys, patapos na natin yung 2 week. May question?
Sir.
Wala no. Pwedeng pa-open na lang cam. So next week, pahinga tayo. Pero mag-meet pa rin tayo next week. Discuss ko na kasi yung linear regression and correlation. Yun yung for next week. Under nun yung normal distribution at saka yung frequency distribution. Eh since na-discuss na rin natin ngayon, next week is mag-meet na lang tayo para tanungan lang. Sa susunod na week, exam yun na. Malinaw po. Midterm na yon. So, 2 exam na lang tayo. Have the pre-finals and the final exam. After nun, yun na yung time na kukuhanin nyo na ngayon. Alam ko pang 3rd year ang statistics. Kasi meron ako ngayon tutorial nun eh. 3rd year na yata yung 2 o 2nd year, di ba? Tutorial lang kasi 2 lang sila. Pero ang maganda kasi doon, hindi na gaanong inibigyan pa ng example kasi ang ine-emphasize doon will be the application, yung software mismo. Kaya wala kaming formula doon. Wala kaming formula, wala kaming ganito, wala kaming computation kasi ang ine-emphasize lang doon is yung importance ng software na gagamitin natin with your statistical analysis. Huwag kayong matakot sa statistics kasi ang kailangan nyo lang malaman doon ay yung software itself. Kung bakit pa siya mahalaga, kung ano ba yung function niya, ano ba yung maitutulong niya with your course, yun lang. Wala yung formula ng mean. Yung formula ng diniscuss ko sa inyo kanina, wala yun. Ngayon, kung ang magiging statistics ninyo is without the use of statistical software, at ang subject nyo lang is statistics, yun lang. So, yun yung time na kailangan nyo alamin yung lahat ng formula at napakarami pong formula ng statistics na hindi mo dapat makalimutan. Simula sa umpisa pa lang, no? Dun pa lang sa pagkuha ng range, ng class interval, at saka ng number of classes. Dun pa lang, may simpleng formula na napahirap pa ng pahirap. At ito yung mga formula kanina, standard deviation, for a sample size and for a population. Meron pa doon. May quartile, may percentile formula pa. So yun. Yun ang ma-experience nyo in the future. O, pabukas na po ng cam para makakain na kayo ng mas maaga. Wala na kayong tanong, sigurado? Using ko, si John Mark ba yung nagtanong para ay nangihingi ng example? John Mark daw ba? O si Mark Joseph?
Yung ito. Ito po ko
Si Ren. Oo. Si Ren. So, hindi natin baka... Gusto mo ma-example tayo? Gusto mo ba? Hindi din natin magagamit. Wala din namang ito. Basta ang baka magkaroon lang kayo ng exam doon na kukuhanin yung mean-median mode. Ganoon lang yung sa pagkuha ng mean-median mode. Kung meron kayong 5 scores, na 10, 10, 11, 13, 10, 15. So, i-arrange nyo muna siya ng ascending. Tapos, i-add nyo yon sa mean. I-add nyo yung 5 na yon divided by 5. Yun yung mean. Kuha. Yun yung mean. Divided by 5. Kung ilan yung scores? Kung yung summation, tapos divided by 5. Ngayon, sa median naman, naka-arrange. Kung ano yung nasa pangatlo, nasa middle, yun yung mean. Ayun yung median. Paano po sir kung 6? Pag 6, ang middle niya is 3 and 4. Yung score ng 3 and 4, yung score na nasa 3 and 4, i-add ninyo, divided by 2, yun yung median. Now, ang mode naman, kung ano yung pinakamaraming score. Kung ang pinakamarami ay 25, edi 25 yung mode. Ang pinakamarami ay 21, edi 25, 21 yung mode. Siya yung most frequently used value or data. So, yun yung mid-median mode. Malinaw po. Malinaw? Okay na po, okay na lang ka. Andre, Nicole, Maria, Mark Joseph. Walang Pike lang. Sige. See you on Wednesday. Kwentuhan lang tayo next week.
Namaste, good night po.
Salamat po.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.